The horns are blaring. It is Saturday night when I'm recording this. Probably gonna go up later. But that doesn't stop the fact that it's March, people. The office may be a mess. I almost screwed up saying mess, but I didn't because I am the Fantastic Chris Plastic, and this is Shiny Plastic People. I don't know if you've heard, but it's...
The parties of March! Mer and March!
That's right! Launched by none other than Alice and Joy, the retro toy princess, who, if you're not checking out, shame. Shame. Shame on you. We are celebrating all things merman. Why did I stretch out things? Because I almost didn't say things. This is going to be a long video. I could edit it and start over, but I won't because it's...
The parties of March! Mer and March!
I'm going to drive that home. But we're not only celebrating Merman from Masters of the Universe. We're talking Aquaman. We're talking Namor. If they live underwater, we're going to celebrate them. And the madness isn't limited to me. Isn't limited to Alice and Troy. There's the likes of Alpha Magnus. And you, if you are a YouTube creator, can join in by creating content about Aquaman, Namor, Merman. I'm forgetting some. Aqualad. Others. Zoolander. He lived underwater. He did. All you have to do is use one of the following hashtags. Mermania. Merman March. Tides of March. I'm probably the only one using Tides of March. But you can too. Use this hashtag. Any of these. Down here. They're all good. And you can join in the fun. Heck, if you want, you can even use this.
The parties of March! Mer and March!
You have my permission. But I am talking toys. I'm a DC guy. So, how could I celebrate this? Aquaman seems obvious, right? But what if we did more than Aquaman? What if we also did some Merman? Because I like Masters of the Universe. So join me as we travel far, far away to a place I like to call, it's actually over there, even though I'm pointing this way, the studio. That's right. We have the Toys R Us exclusive DC Universe Classics Aquaman versus the Masters of the Universe Classics Merman. As far as I'm aware, this was one of the only ways you could get Motu Classics at retail, was this set. There were some that slid into Walmarts and other things happened. But this is one of the only ways, officially, on purpose. I'm going to tilt it a little bit so you can see it without some of the glare. Ooh, pretty. I am going to open this. But before you get upset, because this is kind of a valuable set, it was water damaged. I bought it that way. I like getting to open toys, and I don't mind buying damaged sets to do so. We get to see the Toys R Us exclusive foil seal here. Yes, we have this exclusive mini poster. We have Merman, the Ocean Warlord versus the King of the Seven Seas. We'll flip it over so you can see the back. We get a little bit of a bio for both. The real name of Arthur Curry, Orin. Aquaman, King of the Seven Seas, found abandoned. Prince Orin of Atlantis was raised the ways of the surface world and made the namesake of the lighthouse keeper, Arthur Curry. Don't judge my goof-ups. But in the water was where young Arthur truly thrived. Arthur. Ugh. In adulthood, he took the name Aquaman and used his aquatic abilities to patrol the seven seas. The Aquatic Avengers renowned soon earned him a place among the newly assembled Justice League of America. The breaks were because this is very shiny to me. It's not looking near as shiny for you. Yeah, see, there you go, see it. And Merman, real name, Squiddish Rex, ruler of the undersea realms of Eternia. Let me turn that so straight for you. Merman was forced to serve in the armies of Skeletor after his kingdom was destroyed in a battle with rival ocean clans. His allegiance with Skeletor brings him to the surface world more often than he would like. Cowardly on land, Merman prefers to stay in the murky waters of the Sea of Rakesh, awaiting the evil call of Skeletor. Yeah, that's fun, right? We like fun things. Look at the colors. There's orange, there's greens, there's yellows. Actually, they play in a very similar palette. Except, Aquaman gets orange. But we got DC Universe Classics. We got Masters of the Universe Classics. Let's flip it open and open it with my trusty friend, the knife. Knife. Chant along at home if you feel so inclined. Yeah. Like I said, this packaging was already destroyed. Was that the poster? Ooh, that's clever. Ooh, if they did that. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I'm actually excited about the poster. Ooh. Poster. Oh, no, I hoped it folded out. Didn't. Boo. It's okay. It would have been really cool, though, if that folded out. Okay, I'm whispering. You probably couldn't hear any of that. I apologize. All right, out of the tray. Packaging be gone. I thought for a second there was a card. I'm like, how very McFarlane. How very McFarlane. But let's see. Any tabs holding anybody in? I don't want to break anything. This is how I broke my Super 7 putty on the clubhouse over in Ostradamus Toys. If you don't visit Ostradamus Toys, you should do that too. All right. We have Aquaman with his trident, which is actually a trident. Good on you, Aquaman. Good on you for having a trident with tridents. None of this 5-dent business. Just a trident. Let's also pop out the evil dastardly. Oh, he gets a rubber band. Look at that. Oh, Merman is special with his rubber band around his waist and his arm and his legs. Why does he get to be held in and not Aquaman? He feels looser. These toys are not new. Well, they are new, but they have aged into plastic. So there's a little bit of wiggly. The armor just kind of hanging on, but you can put the sword there. Yeah, like that. Look at this face. Look at this happy face. He's a very bluish merman. Smiley. Down, up. These have the Mattel style abs of the time. Both these figures are based on a similar buck. They shared this buck between the lines. We have pegs. Single jointed elbows. Again, they don't grade an older figure by modern standards. It's just not fair. You get these, the twist at the bicep, like that. Like that. Get a look at the groin. I don't like how much the armor moves. I wish there was something better holding that in. But it's just held on by the head. The head is the only thing holding that armor in place, and that bums me out. But I like this blue. I like this blue a lot. So, single joint leg, 90. I'm worried about playing with this ankle too much. It is so loose. They do go back. They do go forward. There's some pivot. It is an older figure, but it is the deco is beautiful. I don't know if that's coming across on camera, but you got this brown in the middle, this blue, you got a green on the belt. This nice aqua blue color on Merman himself is just beautiful. I really like it. We will be comparing this to a newer figure. We'll be actually comparing both of these. So if you just saw the articulation on Merman, this is identical in every way, shape, and form. Yep. I thought there was some twist there. There might be. I just don't want to break it. So, ab crunch, heads up, down. From side to side, it is a ball. Shoulders up, spinny, spinny, spin, spin. Big old peg there. Again, I'm not going to judge this negatively for that. These had some cool hip joints, I thought, at the time. Oh, God, don't break. You know, it gave you kind of a neat movement. Merman doesn't have a thigh cut, but Aquaman does. Same single joint on the knee. The feet are a little bit tighter on Arthur here. But very, very cool. It's very cool. You got this nice orange. You get a gold color belt. Deep greens. Bright orange. There is a little bit of gold. Let's see if we can see it at the neckline, which is cool. You know, the black trunks here going kind of a classic look. There's some gold, some copper, kind of a purple on this trident here. Some nice deco there. I think the deco is nicer on this than it was the single release. Don't quote me on that. It's over there. I don't think I have the trident for it, though, anymore. But like I said, you know, these figures are cool. I do think they've improved, though. This is the McFarlane. I think this was the first Aquaman he did, the comic Aquaman. He was in a Build-A-Figure wave, but he didn't have any Build-A-Figure parts. I think it was the Endless Winter wave is where we finally got him. But, you know, the deco is very, you know, you can see the same piece. You get the nice scales. They're a little bit more detailed here. Get the gold at the neck. He's the long-haired variant. He's feeling very regal with his beard and his long hair. You know, it's just years of improvement. But Aquaman's not the only one to get that. Mattel has also moved to a 7-inch and given us a bigger merman, even though he doesn't seem that much bigger laying down. I'm doing these laying down. I don't have a front-facing camera, so I apologize for that, and I hope you can hear all this. Because I can't re-record any of this. I can't, well, okay, I can ADR dialogue, I think. If I was feeling wild, but I'm not. Okay, I moved the mic. Maybe that'll work better. If you can hear me better, that'd be cool. So, he's more of a green. Get a little bit of extra detail on the belt. There is some actual, like, really cool, paintwork here. There's some light yellow, some darker orange kind of mixed in there. Same with the gloves. There was a lot of extra deco. The deco in this set definitely went to the Motu side. Oh, that is just bent. This is kind of the same way in that it's just floating. This is Revelations Aquaman, just so we're aware. I think they're Aquaman. Oh my god. Merman. I think there is a new Eternium Merman on the way. They both have their corncob swords, but this is just gold and yellow versus this has got that nice blue. The nice blue. A little bit of extra detail here on the boot caps compared to this. This is more seaweed versus fur. You don't want that fur loincloth underwater. You really don't. They're both gloved. A bit more extreme there. He can't hoist or holster his sword though, like he can. But some really nice sculpting here. You got the orange, the green tint. This more like there. This is double toned, dual toned. There's a lighter teal, the darker turquoisey teal. They're both great figures. It's actually really cool to see these toys continue to be made. These characters continue to get represented. Yeah, the funny thing, I don't know if you can tell, there's a little bit of like arch to this foot here. So they flattened out the bottom to kind of still let him stand, but give that extra kind of detail and character to that. You don't get that with this figure. It is living the lines of the foot. They're not faking that. They're not pretending that it's going to be anything. And he still stands. He still stands very well. You know, you get the double jointed elbows. These are pinless, which I don't think I noticed right away. That's very cool where, you know, McFarlane's not even pinless yet. They still have big old pins. That's well blended, though. Maybe it's because of the scale on that, but you can definitely see it. at the knees as opposed to here, where we can cheat and get this great big kick to help him swim. Allison asked, how does he swim with these gloves? Well, these are at least webbed. It's got a nice webbing here versus there's a little bit of webbing. For what that's worth. But it's cool. It's cool to see, like I said, these childhood characters. Aquaman's been around forever. I'm a child of the 80s. I was born a little bit after Masters of the Universe. But, I still had plenty of Masters of the Universe. Saw it in syndication. So I'm still excited to be able to celebrate.
Mermania, the ties of the march. Merv and March.
I put tens of minutes into that thing, so I'm gonna spend as many of them as I can sharing that. Let's do a quick Trident comparison. As far as sculpting here, the winner is Mattel. I think in both the weapons, I think Mattel wins. The paint apps are actually shockingly better in the Motu Classics, I think, compared to the newer Masterverse figure, but the Masterverse figure is not a slouch. There's plenty of contrast here. It's just old toy guru himself put some time and money into this. People complain, but that was his baby. Even though I know he was heavily involved in DC Universe Classics as well. But yeah, that's kind of a fun look at some mermen. Some mermen as we celebrate Mermania. Merman March. The Tides of March. Please do yourself a favor. Check out some of the creators making the content for Mermania. Merman March. Tides of March. If you're a creator, make some content yourself. Spread the word. Let's build some evergreen content so they can find us in the future. Let them know we were here. Have some fun. I like having fun. If you like having fun, let the world know. You could do so by doing something as simple as just liking this video. You could do me a big favor. Comment on this video. Let me know what you're into. And also subscribe to the channel. That's going to help me out quite a bit. There's a notification bell. I don't have a fun thing over here for that. I will at some point. Someday I will redo that. But do me a favor. No matter when you see this video, no matter what's going on, let yourself shine. Let you be whatever version of yourself you want to be. You're never too old to have some fun. You're never too out of touch to celebrate.
Mermania, the ties of the march. Merv and March.
That was probably the play too far. I'm sure the last one you're like, ugh, that was too much. Why does he keep playing it? But he did it again. But that's okay, because I like you. I hope you like me. If you don't, you can let me know too. I'm only going to take it really, really personal. Anyway, stay cool.